was so I did this next dungeon that's coming up for the LP last night. It took me like an hour and a half, and most of that time was me being very confused as to what the fuck I was supposed to do. So instead, we're gonna load my save from before I did that dungeon, and I'm gonna do it the right way. So here we are. We're, ready to go. Get on the phone, go to Paul's Mine Dungeon. Okay. So, first things first. Oh, by the way, there is a run button in this game. It's barely noticeable, but it's there. I'm holding it. So now we have the Persona 4 ripoff TV world, which I've already shown. So, the first thing we want to do, and I'm going to ignore the NPC because I talked to him already. We want to get Panda out, and we want to go right about here, I think, and drop Panda. And I've already got screenshots of this, so I don't have to worry about that part. So we grab this. And we get the skateboard. This is something I did not realize you could do until a good, hour into the dungeon before. So anyway, there's 9 doors in this dungeon. There's these 2 in the back. And then, actually, I want to show off the skateboard quick, because I might as well do that. There's also these 3 over here, or 4 over here, rather. One's got a sleeping dude in front of it. There's those 2, and then there's a broken one up here. And then we go over here. There's 3, but you can't see them all. Here we go. So a total of 9 doors. So I'm going to show off this one first, because this one's pretty much the most important door for the... Oh, we do have to talk to this idiot first? Ah, fuck, we do have to talk to that idiot first. Okay, never mind. Alright. I've already got screenshots of that part, so that's not a big deal. I don't need to take shots of that. So I want you to pay attention to the music of this place as we go through this, because it does some kind of neat stuff with that throughout the thing. So here we have the heal room, and this is going to be extremely important for, the way we're going to do combat in this dungeon, which is we're going to avoid it as much as possible, but if we have to do it, and there's a couple rooms where we do have to do it. Okay, so we got a battle axe, that's good. Battle axe, we should equip to Vella right away. It's just straight up better than her last one. Okay. So that's the most important room there is the heal room. So, the first room we're going to tackle, I think, is going to be this back room here. We're going to take care of the green room back here. This was coincidentally the first door I came through when I did my first run through here. So, we have this ramp here, and we have this door. We want to go in the door first for obvious reasons. There's a box here. And the box has a key item in it that we're going to need, which is just a stupid Pokemon reference. Alright. So somebody in the LP asked me about how I liked VA11 Hall A, and the answer is that VA11 Hall A is a good game. I mean, it had references, yeah, some of which I didn't really get the first time I played it, but at least it has ideas of its own, which this game doesn't. So I'm going to show you in this how we're going to just deal with combat in this game. Fuck. 16 fucking damage? What the fuck? Wow. Alright, Twitch introduces, or OBC introduces lag. That's not a big deal. So we're gonna have Michael defend because we don't give a shit about him. We're gonna have Vella defend because we also don't give a shit about her. We want Alex to use LP toss. That is all we want to do in combat from this point onward. Is just LP toss everything to death. It is the easiest way to deal with combat in this game. Because as you're about to see... Whoops, shit. Just close my browser down in the background here. 61 damage. 61 damage. Insta-kill. I don't know how much damage that was an insta-kill, and that was an insta-kill too. So we're barely getting EXP out of this, but the reason the heal room is important is because LP toss costs 5 every time we use it, and Alex only has 35. Oh, so this is... okay. The first time when I recorded this, I wasn't sure where this room was, because I didn't come back here until much later. So she can't stand out of tune pianos, which is something that's gonna be important coming up. We do have to find this event flag, I think, for reasons. Even though we could brute force the part that we need it for and be right. So, fuck that. Anyway, coming down here, we have another fight, which I'm just gonna LP toss my way through, I guess. This is the new battle theme for this dungeon, which isn't bad, and we also have a new enemy, the Divine Spirit, which is pretty much like every other enemy in this game. I don't know what it does, because I've killed them in one hit every single time I come into them, every single time I fight them. Oh, this is the Mine Dungeon theme, I just realized that. Or it uses the Mine Dungeon theme. Dead. The only problem with LP toss is that you can occasionally miss an enemy, which is kind of a pain in the ass. Just skateboard down here to make this faster. I forget where. Oh, I should get a screenshot of the thing there. Okay, so it does go to this room. Okay, I got real confused here. Because most of this dungeon revolves around one room that you approach from different angles. So we'll just run straight down here. There's an enemy. It's going to follow me. I'm probably going to have to fight it. Whatever, I'll still LP toss it to death. LP toss saves a lot of time. By the way, pro tip, if you ever decide to play this god-awful pile of trash yourself, EP strike is completely pointless. It is the most pointless fucking thing in the game, and I'll explain why in a second. So, you'll notice that Doucheface here has two skills. He has LP toss and he has EP strike. EP strike costs 2 more PP. It does the same damage. The only difference is that it's single target. They do the same damage. So there's literally, you're just wasting 2 PP every time you spam EP strike instead of LP toss. I mean, the QTE is shorter, which is, I guess, helpful. Yep, 6 damage, 52 damage. Talk to this guy. I don't remember. None of these dudes say anything important. Oh, this is the bathroom one. Yeah, right. I don't know if we have the thing we need for this. I might have to do a little bit of backtracking, but that's okay. I'll see if we need it. Okay, we do need to give her a okay. So, I shouldn't have done this room first. That was a mistake. Okay, that's fine. This room's not that long to go through, so it's not one of the worst ones. There's a thing we need first, which we can't get from here. We have to go to a different room first. But we needed an item from here to get to that room anyway, so it's not a huge deal. I didn't know, because it doesn't ask you if you have the item, so I figured, oh, maybe it just doesn't need it. But now I know why we need it. Okay, so the next room we want to go into, since we had to go in there anyway, is down. The fights don't respawn. So I want to make a quick side trip here to the, heal room and get my PP back. And then we're going to run over to the bottom room with the guy sleeping in front of it, which is right over here. Well, it's a poke flute, not a poke flute. Bullshit. Fuck this game. Okay, so that guy disappears. And now we can go through the creepy room, which I remember this room. The fight in here, I'm probably gonna have to deal with it, yo. This is another new combat theme for this dungeon, which is interesting. Really notice that Alex has like half the HP of everyone else. That's because I built him like that on purpose, because he's losing. But also because I needed as much PP as I could get, so I can keep spamming. Should I just let the battle team play? I'm not gonna talk. sure why Alex didn't get to go at first. Maybe he got stunned or some stupid shit, I don't know.
LP talk!
Challenging combat. Okay, cool. So we can get whatever's in here. I think it's just money or a healing item or some shit. Yeah, it's just a healing item that we don't really need. And I think... is there something hidden in the bookshelves? I think there is, yeah. There's like $5 or some stupid shit. Yeah, in both of the bookshelves. Which... okay, cool. So now we go through this room.
What are you making today? Making some soup for dinner?
Okay, nothing out of the ordinary there. We can't actually do anything with that. It just sort of is there. You can't do anything. You can't talk to him. You can't interrupt him. We can't ever go through the fridge for a bunch of healing items we don't really need. Actually, those aren't bad healing items at all, so... and here we get the door piece. So we've done everything we can do in this room, which is good. We did that in the first try. So we have no reason to ever go back in that room again. Next up, we want, I think, this room we can definitely do right from the get-go. So this room is just your basic death trap. If you get hit by those things, you lose a little bit of health, but you can really just do this. Oh, they do go back enough that they can hit you, but that's alright, whatever. Getting hit once isn't a big deal. Then they only take off like 4 or 5 HP a hit, and honestly, we'll get that back when I go heal, so it's not a big deal. We can skip talking to this dude for now, I think. Oh, right, this isn't... fuck, we can't do this room. Fuck shit. Fuck. Alright, I'll delete. I gotta manage my screenshots real quick to delete those last couple so I don't accidentally... actually... fuck. This is what happens when this dungeon is an hour and a half fucking long and I don't remember shit about it. Alright. That room we can't do yet. This room we can do. It doesn't look like we can do it, but we can do it. So first things first, we have to clear all these fights because we have no other option but to do that. And then we're actually going to want to go heal because there's a mimic in here and I completely forgot about the fucking mimic. God damn it. I'm pretty good at dodging. Okay. Defend. Defend, because there's no QTE involved. P-toss. Even if your combo's not super high on this, it's still okay because you'll do enough damage to kill everything in one hit anyway, so what's it matter?
Check out my sick beats!
I forgot I can speed up combat, right? Let's do that. Did I miss 2 of them with the... that's some terrible RNG. Okay. We got to see Claudio's attack, which I just nailed. That did more damage than I thought it would. This is why combat in this game sucks, and why we want to avoid as much of it as possible. Okay, might as well just attack. That killed it. Vella will kill this. Really, like the only time Vella's going to attack in this entire dungeon. Unless I miss another QT. I'm gonna do this fight, and then I guess I'll just go run back and heal quick. It shouldn't take long. Fuck. Fuck. Okay. So. This is another mandatory fight. The other one's only basically mandatory because you can avoid it. There's something in this room that's gonna make that a pain in the ass to do. I should just keep missing these on purpose. Whatever. I'm just missing them on purpose at this point. Defend. P-toss. I'm pretty sure the way this works is as long as you hit the little thing once per enemy, like as each little thing represents an enemy, as long as you hit each one once, they hit it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Well, these things barely give me experience anyway. I don't know why the hell. Okay. Can I open this? Yeah, and there's a ladder here. Alright, so first I want to go heal because I want to go fight that mimic, which is that chest right here. This is the mimic. I'll grab this one first. That's a mere 700 bucks in it, which, cool. Okay, we're gonna want to go heal quick because that's a mimic in there and I do not want to fight that on the low HP. That is a pain in the ass to fight. It doesn't even give you anything that great. I think it gives you an accessory or some shit. It's real dumb. Okay, cool. So let's go roll back over there. Close enough. And it's the blue door. Okay. So done those fights. Let's fight the mimic. This mimic doesn't suck quite as bad as the other one did, the ones in the last dungeon, because it doesn't hurt as bad, and it has, I think, a little bit less health, but it only gives you 10 experience, which sucks. Usually, we're barely hurting it. Might as well self P-toss it, because, yeah, might as well self P-toss it. It does the most damage. This QT is a dick sometimes. 50 damage, nice. Oh, by the way, Vella has a new ability. This is the most useless piece of shit. It hits your entire party, plus the enemy. It does more damage to your party than it does to the enemy. It sucks. What's this do? I've never actually tried this. Jump with L, lift with K, throw with K. I'm hitting K. Oh.
Let's drop the base.
Yeah, that wasted all of our SP. That was completely useless. Sue Claudio's gonna get this shit anyway. See if I can max it. Fuck, I missed it. Great. Ow! I think if you miss a QT on that, it just fucks you. So, whatever. I just want to see if I can max this. Pattern's the same every time, I think, so it's just a matter of more memorization. Sparrow Song, yeah. It does like nothing. It does about the same damage as a regular attack, so it's not a really good boss. Fuck. Sometimes there's lag. Whatever, let's up hang this QT.
Check out my sick beats.
Don't care. This thing barely hurts anyway. Fuck. Okay, that's enough to kill it. So we get a whopping 10 EXP out of that. Which, you know, that's great. What's in this, by the way? I forget what's actually in this. Oh, just $2,800, right. Which is completely pointless because there's nothing we can spend money on right now. Absolutely nothing. So this room is the room that's known as the room that's so badly designed the developers had to put up an FAQ for how to solve this room because it's completely counterintuitive. So what we want to do... Actually, we can leave the ladder for now. What we want to do is take Panda out. Run over here. Drop the Panda. Stand here. Take Dolly out. And even though this is completely counterintuitive that the cat can hit a switch in the floor, boom. That's how you're supposed to do that. I have no idea how that's all intuitive, other than, like, I probably would have figured it out eventually, but I was just too bored at this point to figure it out. So here we have the ladder straight out of the biggest bullshit puzzle, back from chapter 1 when I was still, must have been like 10 fucking minutes dicking around with that. We can drop that on the ladder. Okay, so this room took me forever to fucking solve the first time. I just used the guide because I was like, fuck this. Okay, so we need to put the Panda like right here, right dead in the middle of that row there. And then what we do is switch to the skateboard. And so you'll notice that there's lines here that line up with the lines on the other side. So if I remember right, Panda should be right up here, I think. So we'll just go... It's not a huge time loss if he's not, so whatever. Straight across, and we ram into Panda and stop. This one I think is just free. Once you've solved the puzzle, you just get this Vella for free. Oh, so we got that one. So that we're done with that room forever now. We have no reason to ever go back there, which is good. I hate that room. Okay, I hate this room so much. All right. Okay, so that room's done. Now we have to do this room. So remember that door piece we picked up? We have to use the door piece to put the door back together. This door takes us to the baby Vella room, which is a different part of this same thing. We have to talk to it. We have to take its blanket away. I'm not transcribing all this, by the way. Fuck that. I am not transcribing all this bullshit. Okay, cool. So, we never need to go back there either. That's all set. I'm gonna go heal quick, and then we're gonna hit up the next room we can do, which is... Actually, we can go back through the skateboard room real quick, because that's another room where once we finish that, we never have to go back. So let's go do that real quick. Now we have to talk to Vella and get her out of there, which is... Okay, cool. So she's... So notice now that we've got two of the Vellas, you can hear the music changing, right? Like there's a guitar now. So now we're done with that. If we look on stage, there's two Vellas up there out of the four we need. So the next one is going to be the most annoying one to get, I'm pretty sure, which is this one in the green door here. dark report, rather. So, this room has combat in it, which we have to do. Thankfully, we healed, so that's not gonna be a problem. Or we can just skateboard right by it, that works too. I'm gonna have to fight it to get out, so whatever. The thing is, this music reminds me a lot of music from Reese's Dungeon and Persona 4, which is again probably what they stole it from. Or at least the idea of it from. What's in this can? Just a sandwich. Okay, money. Okay. Up we go. So. This takes us to this room, which doesn't actually do anything by itself, but then we need to go through to this room here. And we need to come all the way here, just so we can go back to that room with the piano in it. Oh wait, no we don't. This is another wrong. No, this is what we need to do to get the one in the room with the piano player in it, right? Which is actually not that bad to get, but it's the last one you can get. So, thought I soft locked there for a second. Skateboard's kind of dangerous around level borders, or map borders, because if you hit one, you might not hit the load zone, which is kind of bad. So here we need to talk to, this is not Jill. I refuse to acknowledge this is Jill. This isn't even how she talks. Like, this is almost like just a completely different character. Okay, so we need to get Vella something for her nerves, which... we do back here. So this room is another room that just feels like it's just badly designed. We have to kill everything in this room. There's no mimics, thankfully. Brass knuckles, though, are a quality accessory. We get 2 of them in here, and we're going to want to equip them to people that can use them. That aren't Alex. So you can already kill everything in one hit. Time to cheese our way out of combat. It's usually just standing here and mashing works. Like the first time every time.
Check out my sick beats!
Ow, that hurt! Ow, that hurt!
Cool. There's nothing back there, by the way. You'd think there'd be a hidden chest or something back there, but I'm assuring you there's nothing back there. Another chest. This has another brass knuckles in it, I think. Or is this money? I don't remember. No, another brass knuckles. We're gonna want to equip that to probably to Claudio, since he has the hook hands. And the brass knuckles are a straight upgrade to those. Shit. So down here we want to go quick, because there's just another Vella we have to talk to. The only reason we had to go through there is because we can't get past that NPC who's just sitting there and doesn't do anything. And there's nothing back here but the other fight that we saw earlier. Which you can guess what strategy I'm going to use here. I mean, really, just take a guess, you're never going to figure it out. I'm not totally just going to have everyone defend and then LP toss. That's the most, efficient way to end battle.
my sick.
78 damage. Okay, so now we've eliminated the three here. There is one other Vella we have to find, though, because I know there's another Vella here. And unfortunately, even though I know the answers to the stupid quiz, you still have to set the event flags. So down here, I think... Yeah, it's gonna be down here. $1,200. Now we're at $10,000, and there's absolutely nothing we can do with all that money. Where is the other Vella? I don't remember where the hell she is. Okay, we went down there, right? I know there's another one in here. Oh, here she is, right here. This one. Right, I forgot about her. Fuck Hansen. Leonardo DiCaprio is okay, but fuck Hansen. God, fuck Hansen. They are the worst. They're the Jonas Brothers of 1999. Okay, so now that we've done that room, we can go back to the green room down here, the one we couldn't do before with the piano. And I want to see if I can skateboard past these fuckers. Nope. That's alright. We're not gonna run into any combat here, so that's fine. Alright, so now we're past that. Now we get to talk to this stupid thing. So these questions we need to know from the other Vellas we ran into. Even if we get these right, because I actually happened to get them right the first time I did this without knowing that they were right. You can't do it because you don't have the plot flag set. Getting that. Oh, stupid. Okay, so now we've got all the Vellas except this one. So she wants to find someone who plays keyboard. I'm pretty sure there's nothing on that bookcase, but I wanted to check anyway. So to do that, we have to go back to the room we just came from. Which, is missed the load? Yeah, I missed the load. So I'm pretty sure that, like, there's got to be some way to abuse that. Freaking, you can't stop on the skateboard, which pisses me off. So you have to talk to this dipshit. You'd think this is important, but it's not. Because he just knows it. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. All set now? Okay, good. So you might notice that the NPC at the start asked us to find 5 people, and we've only found 4. Yeah, that's right, we only found 4. I think we found all 4 at this point. Well, we won't be able to hear the music until we go into the next. We found all. No, we haven't found the drummer, right? She was the only one that drank. Where was she again? She was the one in the door over here, I think, right? Yeah. So let's just finish this up by going to find the drummer. I forgot to get the goddamn drink mixed. God damn it. I should go back and talk to not Jill to get the drink, which is dumb because it's not even like a drink from VA11 Hall A. It's just nothing. VA11 Hall A was a good game. It doesn't deserve to be in here. They've made Jill not hideous. That's an actual line she says at one point. I'm pretty sure. Not to anyone, though. Okay, cool. Now we've got the stupid beer for her, or whatever it is, so fuck. This room with the heart on it, by the way, we can't go into yet. We just can't at all. The entire time we're here. Something that I'm trying. Alright, so even with me knowing what to do, I still had to backtrack, because this game sucks. Alright. Okay. Here we go. So now we can go... So notice we found 4 Vellas, but we haven't found the 5th one. That's because the 5th one is in our party. I like how they couldn't have even been bothered to put the bare minimum of animation into this, but I'm just gonna sit here for a second and let you listen to this. Found the mystical whatever bullshit.
Vella asked us to listen to the record before.
No, fuck you. Shut the fuck up.
Pretended it had to do with not
Shut up.
knowing what would happen after we
Shut up, fuckhead. Shut up.
So, I bet you're all
I think it's obvious. You want us to listen to music, and Alex's spoiled ass has the best sound system out of the 6 of us.
I think it's obvious. I think we should all just kill each other. That would be great. Just, you know, blow Alex's head off with a shotgun. That'd be real nice.
That
would improve this game a
back in
lot.
my reality, I had written an album. But I guess you already knew that.
That's only correct for this year. There's actually exactly 15 Vellas, so yeah, no, it's actually not true. There's exactly the same number, but not in 1999, where there were only 8 Final Fantasies. But I don't think FF8 was out yet, so yeah, still right. Whatever. This is a commentary on Final Fantasy, by the way. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what they're doing here. Because 13 was shit. Everyone knows it. I feel like this is exactly what, like, Chris Neosi sees when he closes his eyes. This sounds like a track off an Orbital CD. But the song's in Japanese. Okay, so now I think we just go... Okay, yeah, now the laser opens up.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, really nice.
Better than I could do.
It's
Nice. Now what?
I could tell that she wasn't happy with our reply. The music had shown us a side of Vella that we had never expected
That we
to
never
see.
expected to
I felt
see.
compelled
That
to
she
chase
really
after
sucked
her.
at music.
To
Also,
tell
she
her
was
that the ground is
Japanese for
still
some
and as
reason.
silent as
I'm not
everyone,
really sure
body
what the
motionless. I
logic
surveyed
is
everyone.
there.
They all hated it. What did
you should go after her. Let her know it was great.
go after her with a gun.
This is Vella's album. Why was it?
I almost cried.
Chase her out of town.
I hope she's okay. You gonna talk to her, man?
Chase her out of fucking town. Tell her to get that Japanese pop shit out of my 1999. Oh boy, it's just like Seinfeld. Hooray!
Hey man, sorry I haven't...
Can't deal with this now.
Oh yeah, sorry. Anyway, she's at the playground. Go get her, Tiger.
Okay, I'm gonna save here quick because this is where I saved last night when I finished this segment. I just want to see how much better my time is. So my time was 8:29:03 last time I saved. Let's see what my time is now. Ah, that's significantly better. Okay, not much, but significantly better. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, we're in Moodside now. Great. Now let's just speed run this bullshit. Speed run! Oh wait, there's a box here I missed? How the hell did I miss this box? Shit. Learn something new every day. Wait a second, can we do that quest here? Now that it's nighttime. There's actually a side quest here I think we can do now, maybe. This is yeah, right here. This is a side quest right here. Which, we only have Alex, but we don't give a shit, because the only thing we need is LP toss. There's an item I missed in the dungeon, though, I think, which I don't know where the hell it is, but it wasn't that good anyway. What did I do? Ah, fuck, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm fucking dumb. What am I doing? I'm gonna game over, aren't I? Fuck. Nope. Barely. I fucking hit the defend button when I went to hit the LP toss button. Well, this is just going poorly. It's going very poorly. What's the fucking boss? Jesus Christ, this is a fucking boss. Whoops, I'm dumb. Oh, time to use a healing item, which I haven't done in like forever.
Stop it!
Fuck. Right, I'm stunned. Here we go.
Check out my sick beat.
Stop it! Stop it!
Can this thing just chain stun you? Unless you dodge? That fucking sucks.
Stop! Good. Stop!
There we go, not stun anymore. Fuck, I hate this. I did not realize these dudes would stun you.
Check out my sick beat.
44 XP and some money, that's it. Thanks, game. Side quest complete. Oh, okay, 140 XP, that's good. I'm just gonna go use the mine dungeon now to heal. Because that'd be a good idea. Wait, nobody else? Oh, because I'm the other one in the party right now. Right. Fuck, I'm just gonna level up. This is gonna go to defense. This is gonna go to PP. This is gonna go to strength, and this one is gonna go to HP. Alright, so fuck no! I didn't want to do that! Oh! Oh, good! Oh, good! So if you've already picked them, it just does it for you. That's good. Okay, so now we're just gonna exit the mine dungeon. It's a 3 though. Yeah, I'm just gonna exit the mine dungeon. Yes. The reason I did that is because it full heals us, which is good. Alright. Well, that's good, we got that shit done. Oh shit. Is that Bushi Karate or whatever? Fucking JoJo reference. Into the park, okay. That's easy. Push myself this way. Oh man! I nailed that! I fucking nailed it! Oh god, I fucking nailed it. Fucking nailed it, boys.
I want to tell you the rest of my story, but I want you to...
Ah,
listen.
Christ, not another fucking... Oh, fuck this,
I won't
no.
judge you.
I have come to understand certain things. Things I knew. Before I can begin my story, I need you to understand the basics of how... The link between our bodies and physical space is... Our bodies exist as a visual representation. Every mind has the capability of transcend... The very nature of physical reality. Humans have evolved to ignore the complexities and realities of the universe by... The very nature of being is to be in pain, is to cope. We developed the use of physical form is not unlike... Do you understand what I'm saying so far?
More or less.
When I entered your reality, my reality was much worse than this one. From a young age, people thrust their expectations. I was a child prodigy in many ways. I had peaked. I was, for all in... Picture for a moment, being everything I created, everything I said impressed those around me. I was the perfect child artist. When I became an adult, My body grew. I considered quitting piano, considered somewhere along the course of my life. I knew I wasn't a good adult artist, and with each new thing I tried, it was May 22nd, 1996, at 3:02 a.m. I walked into a musical. Each note he played on his guitar seemed to... After he finished, I knew that I had to speak. It wasn't before
You went to a
long
Rush
that
concert. We fucking get it.
was
God
as if
damn it.
knowing him had somehow broken the seal around... The lack of refinement to his playing freed me from... I don't mean
Yeah,
to
Geddy Lee
suggest
sucks at
that
guitar.
he
We all
was
know that.
lacking in technical refinement. Our relation... Never had I given myself to... Together, we wrote A Distant Voice. And I knew that I still had the... Something terrible happened at 3:02 p.m. He hadn't yet told his children about me. He followed her out, and I waited for them to return, hating myself. I waited there until he never came back. I stayed there for a few days, knowing he'd have to come back. I called his friends, I called his manager, and just like that, he slipped through the crack.
And you never saw him again?
I did. A minute into the first concert I had put on, since I had refused to do our music live or release a distant... Finally, legal pressure forced me to schedule a release. I watched in terror from behind my piano. This girl was not his daughter, though she was... I left the stage and receded into myself. It couldn't have been. The man I knew would not have put on such a... It was in that moment that I longed to leave my reality for many days, nights, minutes, seconds. When the separation happened, it was so sudden that I was just my mind. I floated until I found, hoping to find a reality that contained the him.
Was his voice the one we heard on...
No. I was so nervous sharing that music with you guys.
Well...
Really? Well, what should we do now?
Alright. This one, I'm just gonna end this here and let people decide what to do, because I am not dealing with this shit. The bottom option would be the Chris Neosi option, and I fully admit that would be the Chris... You know what? Fuck it, we're going with the bottom option. Fuck it, that's the Chris Neosi option.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, no. Let's go back. It's just not that.
Yes. That's the Chris Neosi option. Okay. That's enough of that shit. I'll save, and then I'll quit, and I'll actually go work on the LP for once. Fuck. I think my brain just fucking, like, vanished into a new reality where this game doesn't fucking exist. Fuck. That'd be a much better reality than this one. This game never fucking exists. Two Brothers fails its Kickstarter. Fucking Barkley 2 comes out, and everybody fucking loves it. Alright, whatever. I was gonna say a different slot. Fuck. Okay, that's enough of that shit. I am thoroughly done with this shit now. Okay. Thanks for watching if you were. If not, for the love of God, don't watch this. It was shit. Alright, bye.